Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is going to be my red bearded preview for Manchester United versus Juventus. This is going to be a really interesting game. Everybody knows that the Italian league does play a little bit slower than the Premier League. And it's not really saying much when you're playing Manchester United right now, because it's not like Manchester United right now is going out and they're not doing what, the Manchester Cities, the Liverpools, even what Arsenal did today. We're not going out there. We're not playing those quick passes right now. But we still do play. And I did notice it in our game against Chelsea, and it did show up a little bit even inside of our game against Newcastle, where we're starting to pass the ball quicker. We're starting to look faster in our attack, and it'll be interesting to see if we can actually start going at this from the beginning of a game and start going at a team right from the start. Ultimately, I'm going to just give my score prediction real quick. I think this will be a 1-1 game. I think that just based on, the fact that Juventus really do have so much of a threat inside of their team, that I think that we will take on a little bit of pressure from the start. I actually could see a repeat of how we did in the Chelsea game to an extent. I don't think that we will be sat so far back in our own half, personally, but I do think that we will sit back a little more at the beginning and let them come at us and see what they can do first. Now, my hope is obviously that from the start, we will go at them, and from minute one, we'll just absolutely go out and obliterate Juventus and obliterate their defense. I honestly believe, and I said it in my last Red Bearded review of the Manchester United game, that I honestly believe that our attacking talent, when it is allowed to run free, there is nobody that can stop us. Nobody. I believe we have some of the best attacking talent in all of the world, but they have to be allowed to be free in order to show that talent. So I think that this game ends 1-1. Now, to be optimistic, I think that we actually have the better chance to win this game with it being at home, having the fans up for it, having them up for a Champions League game. It's going to be awesome to watch this game tomorrow. I know this video is probably going to be coming out, shortly after midnight for you guys. In fact, it's actually past midnight already now that I'm looking at the clock. But it's only 4:21 right now in the States, in my state. So, real quick, I'm going to go through my lineup and my predicted lineup for Manchester United. So, I have De Gea in goal. I have a back four of Shaw, Smalling, Bailly, and Young. I've got a midfield three of Pogba, Herrera, and Matic. Now, I throw Herrera in there because I think that Mourinho will go with some comfortability with having some of his midfielders down right now. And so I think that Herrera will get the start. I could also see Fred getting the start in this game. So I would like to just put a slash in there, like Herrera / Fred. But ultimately, my predicted lineup is going to be Pogba, Matic, and Herrera in the midfield. And then with Sanchez going down, I think Sanchez would have started this game, but Sanchez not being available for tomorrow, we're going to have a front three of Martial and Rashford on either wing, and then Lukaku up front. And it'll be interesting to see how Lukaku will do against Juventus, which is a team that he was in a form, you throw the quotes around that, he was talking about them a little bit. So, I think it'll be cool to see how this team will line up against Juventus, because Juventus really does have a very good squad. It's going to be awesome to see Cristiano Ronaldo finally come back to Old Trafford, because I haven't seen him at Old Trafford while I've been able to watch every single game. And so being able to have him come back, throw the quotes around that, come back home and come to Old Trafford, obviously he's going to be my main threat of the game. for Juventus. I think that him and Paulo Dybala will cause us a little bit of problems. But let me tell you what, this midfield that that Juventus has, it's really good. And honestly, I mean, Pjanic, like, that's somebody that he really freed up Pogba during his time at Juventus. And I think that's kind of what is missing for Pogba. And I think that if somebody allowed Pogba to be freed up more, I think we would get the best out of Pogba. So this midfield that they have is amazing. I mean, I think that it was last summer we were actually linked to Matuidi at one point. And I actually thought that would have been a class CDM to bring in for us. Ultimately we wound up getting Matic, and I'm not necessarily unhappy with Matic right now, but right now he is not playing the same way that he did last year. And it does look like he's a little bit off the pace right now, which is frustrating. But I think that as long as we've got, as long as we've got the players that we have, I think that we have a chance in this game to go out and, it will be, an upset to an extent if Manchester United go out there and beat Juventus, because I believe that Juventus is probably one of the favorites to win the Champions League this year, especially with the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's going to be interesting to see that matchup with Pjanic and Matuidi going at our midfield, and let's see how they'll go at our two other midfielders that are not named Pogba. Because I think that there was a couple of times in the last game against Chelsea where you saw Chelsea's midfield really attacking Matic at times. And that caused us a lot of problems because Matic does tend to take a few touches on the ball, and he's not the quickest to get the ball off right now, which is also what causes us problems in the midfield at times because we aren't dishing the ball off fast enough. So let's hope that the game plan that Mourinho sets up will be for the best, and we'll see what's going to happen in this game, guys. Obviously, like I said, it's going to be awesome to see Cristiano Ronaldo return to Old Trafford, and I honestly believe that he's going to get a great ovation. And I'm excited to watch this game tomorrow. Recently, it's been since my trip to Manchester to go to Old Trafford that I have really regained a lot of just energy and faith in the team. And I don't know if I don't know why, but it seems like the team has bought in with me as I've been rebuilding that faith. Because these last couple of games, we've looked really, really good at times. So let's hope that tomorrow our team goes at Juventus from minute one, and I'm willing to bet you if we go at them from minute one that we can come out of this with a 2-1, 3-1 win, no problem. But we'll see how they line up. Let's see how they do. And let's hope for the best, guys. If the players play for this right here, let me tell you what, nobody can stop us. Manchester United is something that we all know is so much bigger than just one player, one man. It's all of us. It's who we are. So let's hope for the best. But guys, glory, glory, Manchester United. Let's go up the Reds. Let's go. Take this to them tomorrow, guys. I believe in you. All of us believe in you. And we're going to take this game to Juventus tomorrow. And let's hope we come out of this with the best. God bless you guys. This was my red bearded preview for the match. I hope you guys all have a great, great day.